All right. Hello, hi everyone. And yeah, welcome back. And thank you for the GGs for earlier. Sorry if I didn't say it, but we're back with another classic. This time from Sega, Golden Axe. This is the sequel to Golden Axe, the arcade game. This came out in System 18, I think. I always confuse. Yeah, I think System 32. Anyway, I always confuse them. And it was kind of like very obscure up until maybe late recently, where it was ported on the Astro Mini. But other than that, it stayed pretty much in the arcades. Yeah, very good game. This is basically Golden Axe 1, but better in all aspects, graphically, mechanics. But it keeps the same gameplay, in my opinion. So it's pretty good, and it has like 4 players. And very cool player. All the characters are very reliable. Actually, I've gotten the clear with all of them. But yeah, the giant is super fun. Yeah, the strat is very good. But I'm not gonna be playing the giant today. I'll be playing actually the fan favorite. You know, the centaur lady or you know, Dora. I mean, we know everyone who loves Dora, so we gonna play Dora this time. And I'm playing the Japanese version, which is basically, I think, the original version, and it has like some slight differences compared to the others. But yeah, Dora. What's good about Dora? This move. You don't need to do anything with Dora except this. If you don't have the mounts, and as you're gonna see once you're gonna get the mount, it's gonna be a different game. But yeah, the Dora is kind of like a very good design. And this is, I think, supposed to be like the prequel in terms of the story. It's happened, I think, prior to Golden Axe. I'm not familiar with the lore, but I think that's probably what it is. Because you're playing pretty much. Oh my goodness. Ooh, okay, that's not good. Losing 2 HP very quickly. Okay, we'll see. It's not a big deal, but that kind of hurts. And in this game, you don't have a lot of health. You only have 3 HP. And actually, enemies do a lot of damage. So in a way, it's pretty tricky to actually 1cc. You only have 2 lives, no extent. And that's it. Alright, let's do this. And sorry, the timer again. Okay, this time we remembered a little bit earlier. Alright. But how can it be revenge? Oh, you're right. Yeah, you might be right, actually. Well, I mean, it makes sense. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, they're not gonna say revenge if that adder was... Yeah, I think this is the sequel, pretty much, story-wise. But yeah, who cares about... Who cares about the lore, right? It's an arcade game. We're just smashing buttons and beating guys. That's it. All right, so you're gonna see once we get the mount, the game becomes relatively easier. And yeah, look at this. Yeah, the centaur becomes a woman, a real woman, like a normal woman once she mounts. Because technically she's already mounting a horse, right? So I'm not sure if like mounting a horse who's mounting a mantis kind of doesn't make sense. So I think that's probably why they decided, no, we're gonna just do this. It doesn't make sense, but it makes sense, you know? Video game logic. Exactly. It's like reasons. But anyway, I prefer looking at her this way than with the when she's half horse. So yeah, once you get the mounts, basically it becomes sort of like manipulating enemies to go in a way so that you can hit them with the fire. And mounts, honestly, they're very overpowered in this game. They kind of like really messed up the balance when it comes to the mounts. But actually, it might look easy, but actually the Once you lose the mount, once things go wrong, the game becomes very, very difficult. So it's important to actually be careful. Yeah, exactly. They're tierless too. Yeah, when you see. So this mount is actually, I wouldn't say top tier, but it's definitely an A tier. This mount is good. The mount that I'm leaving, it's okay, but it's very situational. In a sense that you can use it for specific bosses. For this boss, it's not super useful. Because I like the fact that this one actually moves faster. Alright. And the way you fight the bosses is pretty much similar. There is only one way to fight the bosses when you have the mounts. It's pretty much this. And yeah, exactly. Once you see it later, yeah, we're gonna get a mount that basically the best of all of them. And that one, I think, yeah, we're gonna make sure not to lose it. Because if you lose it, we're gonna be in trouble. Alright, on to stage 2. So this is where the game introduces the split path, or like branching paths. Typically, the Japanese version and the Word version, you can only take one path out of the two, so it's really branching. In the US version, you only get one like you have to go through the whole game. This is the biggest difference between US and the Japanese, not Japanese, but the Word and Japanese versions. And also in the US version, it's you only get one life. Here you get 2 lives, basically, yeah. Yeah, you know what? Okay, let's get rid of this. Alright. Now we gotta get a mount. I left this mount because I didn't want another enemy to go for it. Because enemies, when you leave a mount, when you get a mount, when there is a mount, you know, available, enemies will, like, first thing first. It's like the first golden axe. They're gonna try to go to that mount. So it's important to just leave it off screen. Alright, these guys, we just fight them one by one. These guys are not gonna move up until you get closer. Once you get closer, they actually move. So here we're just gonna do beat 'em up strats, basically. Hug the corner. And we're good. Okay, we're gonna take this one because I like this one better. Although the Mantis actually is pretty good. But I prefer personally this one because I think his hitboxes are slightly better. Or not his boxes, but his range is better. The skeleton, yeah, exactly, the barbarian. Yeah, so this game, you know, kept the same well, they added more sound effects, but they kept the same from Golden Axe 1, which ripped off a lot of movie sound effects. Alright, so here it's good to just stay here. Nice. These the little trees, actually, you just need to bait them. Manipulate. So there's a lot of manipulation in this game when it comes to movements. Alright, here, what we're gonna do... I think I'm gonna use a... Okay, it's all good. Okay, good. Quality scream, I agree. Okay, so here you get put into this situation, so you just need to hug the corner and you're good. It's important to keep enemies like behind each other so that they don't run and try to like ambush you. Because when enemies are at a certain distance, they tend to like just try to run as quickly as possible. And they're very hard to actually counter. Alright. That was good. Oh my god, what happened? Okay, we lost it, but it's fine. I wasn't... Yeah. It's okay because Dora has dive kicks, and dive kicks are overpowered. Okay, oh, we're not gonna take this. No. Alright, this is a little bit sketchy. But skeletons are very, very tricky. Okay. Okay, I didn't want to waste 2 magic, but on the other hand, I really needed it. And I lost my mount, which is not a big deal for the next stage because we're gonna get a mount, but it's gonna make the next part a little bit trickier. Okay, 3rd stage. This stage overall is not too bad. You just need to make sure to not actually mess up some sections. Okay, except when you do this. Yeah. One of the things that makes this game slightly hard is how enemies follow you. Because you can only have 2 enemies aggro. And then technically, sometimes they change their mind. And then it messes up basically the strat. Alright, so let's make sure this guy. Alright, we got the mount. We're safe. Yeah, it stated... no, it was... I think it had some distribution. It was... Like, there's a US version. There is also a Japanese version, a Word version, apparently. So... But yeah, I don't think it got a lot of distribution as much as the first Golden Axe. And also, I think it stayed in was... yeah. It was an arcade exclusive, so it was never ported. So, obviously, people didn't get to see it. Unless you were in the arcades, but yeah, I think it was limited, relatively limited. Okay, we're good. So this one, let's get these things here. Okay, we got a lot of food, but not a lot of magic. I need magic pretty much. Okay. Alright. It's okay, we're gonna get rid of this mount anyway. Alright, onto this boss. Yeah, sold out. Exactly, sold out. I don't know, I just stole them basically. I just stole them. And yeah, look, the only thing about this game is that the way you fight bosses is pretty similar. So it could be a little bit boring, but honestly, when you look at the pixel art, when you look at the fun factor, it's a pretty fun game. So yeah, I don't mind the fact that it's repetitive, and also like the way you fight enemies is like, if you want a 1cc basically. If you want a 1cc, like play it safe, that's pretty much the... Oh my god, no. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, the last hit on this one. Okay, he's a bit dizzy here. Alright, we gotta take this one. This one is very good for the boss. This boss and the next bosses, basically, yeah. So here I'm gonna need to be a little bit careful. Not against this boss, but against this, I would say 3 screens coming up. Alright, let's go. Okay, we're gonna go up. Oof, that was rough a little bit. Ay. Okay, this is not good. If you get hit one more time, we're gonna lose the mount, so that wasn't good. Okay. Yeah, this is a bit rough if you don't do things right. Alright, let's go. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Pretty much everywhere. Input reading is part of the game. Okay, we should be good. If you don't get wrecked, we should be good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. So this is actually not great. Yeah. Okay. Alright, we saved it, but there's still a lot of issues here. There's still a lot of issues. We're not gonna get our health back. Yeah, you don't get health back between stages in this game, so unfortunately we're gonna have to fight a lot of enemies. And the health is pretty far. Yeah, it's pretty far actually. Oof. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna make it with 1 life. Yeah, we're gonna try. We're gonna try. Yeah, that was a good fight. I'm happy he didn't do defensive special or anything, because sometimes you can go and yeah, do some really tricky stuff. All right. Let's go. Okay, jump, dive kick for the win. Okay, so far so good. Alright, we have a little skelly here. Little skeleton, if he behaves. Alright. Okay, you're gonna give me this. Alright, now it's the fight to keep the dragon all the way. This is it. Alright. There's one guy here. The next guy here. Okay, this screen is a bit tricky. Alright. Yeah, the good thing with Dora, her magic doesn't cost a lot. So it's very good if you want to avoid basically a lot of stuff. Oh my god. Okay, almost got me. That hitbox almost got me. Alright. Okay, we should be good. There is health coming up. If you get through this section, we should be good for the rest. No. Okay. Yeah, that magic is very, very, very good. Alright, we're gonna get some health back here. So money in this game heals you. Money and jewels. Okay, we're not gonna get full heal, but we should be fine for at least some of it. Yeah, I really hope so, yeah. Bone Dragon to boss 1 time, yeah. That's the plan. Ah, you made it to the Bone Dragon 1 time? Yeah. But it's yeah, I mean, he's the MVP. I mean, I don't wanna lose him. What? No! Oh my god. Ah! I think I triggered the magic too early. Ah, I triggered the magic too early. Ah, that sucks. Ay, 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 ay. Alright, so... Oh my goodness. Alright, so this is... So as I said, the Bone Dragon, this is why he's MVP. His attack does a ton of damage. It also OTGs indefinitely. And yeah, it's like he's relative. The only thing he's a little bit tricky to control, but other than that, he's so good. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't good. But thankfully we saved it with the magic. Yeah, we saved it with the magic. But we don't have a lot of magic, which sucks. Okay, we're gonna get a lot of heals come next. The only thing is that should I go for yeah, there are two choices here. Because there is 4 magic here. Anyway. Yeah, we're not gonna be greedy. Yeah, this is a 1cc attempt, so no greed. Just go for the safe one. Because these are random, so you don't know what you're gonna get. That's basically it. So you don't know what you're gonna get, and either you're gonna open the door for the skeleton in a very small space, or you're gonna basically, yeah. Oh my god. Or you're gonna get the magic. So there is a risk there, but I think we took the safest way. Okay. Here you get almost full heal. Alright. Okay, we should get all our health back from this. All right, this boss, we need to get him instantly. All right, we got him. This boss is super hard if you don't get him. If you try to fight him legit, he summons a lot of enemies. He summons skeletons. But if you get him with the dragon, he's pretty much easy. Okay, so we got hit once with the dragon, which is not a terrible thing, but hey, we take it, we take it. All right, on to the final stage. Scene 5. Yeah, infinite. We love infinites. I mean, this is an arcade game, so everything goes. No. All right. Okay, we're gonna take this with us. Nice. Okay, so the next one, we gotta take this one. We're gonna wait until these guys escape, cause they're or not. He's gonna go for it. Okay, he's gonna for this, but it's all right. Alright. You got him. Okay, so this girl, I'm gonna need to take this first. Okay, good. Okay, you made it. So far, so good. We have 3 screens coming up. Yeah, these enemies are very, very difficult. Because, yeah, movement, here we want to make sure we manipulate them properly. Okay, this is actually pretty good. Yeah, these enemies are very difficult because when there's too many enemies on the screen, like, they get confused. Alright, one for you and one for you. They stand no chance, unfortunately, against this. Alright, let's go. Okay. So far, so good. The only thing is that I'm low on magic. But other than that, this is looking good. This is looking good. Alright. Okay. We're gonna stand here and spam the dragon fire. This is like creates a barrier pretty much. Nice. Okay. This one, what we're gonna do is wait for this guy. Wait for this guy too. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Another one. Okay, this is looking, guys. This is looking good, guys. The 1cc. I mean, there is one screen that I'm worried about. And the boss. But that's it, yeah. Yeah, this room is very, very difficult. But we have the strats. We have the cheese. It's all about the cheese. Okay, it got saved. Alright, so this one. If you move. Okay, so this one, if you move a little bit further, you're gonna spawn, you're gonna spawn some skeletons. So we're just gonna deal with the boss first. And then we're good to go. As you saw, the power of the dragon. If you lose the dragon, this boss fight is 10 times harder. We're gonna kill this guy. Kill this guy. Okay, good. 13 magic is not the best. Like, it's 3 uses of magic. But we might need it. We might need it. Alright. Boss fight. So Death Adder, you have to fight him very specifically. I just need to knock him down. Once he gets knocked down, it's over for him. But first... Alright. Neutral jumps. Alright, good. Alright, we got him. That was the infinite. If you let that adder do anything, he's unleashes hell on you. Anyway, this is looking good. Probably a no miss. We're gonna see. It's not over. It's not over. You have to fight that adder 3 times. Ah, okay, let's go. Now it's GG. Nice. That was Golden Axe, Revenge of Death Adder with Dora on the Japanese version. So if you and yeah, you could see this beautiful ending. Gilius sacrificing himself. Yeah, so you're right. This is a sequel. This is a sequel. Because it doesn't make sense that Gilius died actually later before. So yeah, Gilius is the hero. And yeah, the yeah, it was this is yeah, the scream is from First Blood, right? Or Barbarian, I'm not sure which one. I think it's from Conan probably. Yeah, Finn. Yeah, great game. Honestly, it's not that difficult. You just need to play it like very specifically. But other than that, it's a very good game. And yeah, we got the estimate. 5 minutes late. Alright, thank you for the GGs, guys. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, Spaz, let's honor, Moonwave, JT, Pro, Multi-Brawler, Rotostorm, Antoine, Adufum, Morales, MTI. Yeah, exactly. It's a yeah, exactly. The damn, it's so good. All right, so those are the 2 games I had for the program for today. I'll be back tomorrow with more run and gun actions, but I think the game beat 'em up, the beat 'em up segment is still gonna continue. But yeah, thank you guys for having me. Damn, Ron, thank you everyone for the GGs, much appreciated. I had a lot of fun, and I had very good 1cc's. But I'll see you guys in the next one, and the next run is gonna be Moonware with Mr. Do's Wild Ride. So very excited for that. Anyway, take care everyone, and see you tomorrow. Catch you in chat.